Okay, well, on the 20th of October, Mojang released a new update to Minecraft Bedrock, the 1.21.120 update. And to say the least, it is bad. It is not good. To say that it is a buggy mess is an understatement. To say that it is one of the worst Bedrock updates ever, in my eyes, that's a completely justifiable statement. It is not good. There are so many problems with it. And it all pretty much stems from the fact that the game library has changed. I don't know a lot about the technical stuff in this. I'm not very educated. But what I do know is that it's because the game has changed from a UWP app or a Universal Windows platform. No, I'm not reading that off Google. To a Game Development Kit app or GDK app. And with that has come a change with the game path. Before it was in like this hidden Windows apps folder, but now it's in just open in app data. So because of that, all your worlds got left. Like there's sometimes it got transferred, but for most people, all their progress got lost, all their worlds got lost, all their packs got lost. Like pack developers, they've all been saying their packs have lost because of this update. The reason these the worlds, your texture packs, the reason they're all gone is because the game file path has changed. So all your packs and all your worlds that were in the original place, sometimes, as I said before, they transferred over, but in some cases they didn't. And a majority of people, for a majority of people, they did not. They just didn't. Like, if you had a forever world on Minecraft, that's gone. Forget about it. Like, it's absolutely crazy that Mojang just let us go through. I can't believe that no one thought like this is even put a second thought into this. Like, this is fine. Let's just upload this. I'm sure people will love having all their packs and all their worlds deleted. From what I've seen, I haven't been personally affected by it, but I've seen a lot of people saying that they have a lot of performance issues. Like their frames have dropped so much due to this update. There's like, for some reason, on like custom 3D models and like servers, for example, on Hive, you know how like all the statues for the games, if you walk into them now, they kind of do what they used to do with like sugarcane only. They kind of like turn into particles. To be honest, I don't really care about that, but apparently a lot of people do. You know, I don't really get why, but you know, lots of people care about that for some reason. I don't think they care about it. I think it's more the fact that why? What was the point of it? Like, this absolute mess of an update. Why did someone feel like that is needed? Another thing that they changed is this. And once again, I don't think this is too much of a big problem. But like, what do they do for this? The settings being that small? I don't like that. But like, I don't think it's that bad. But people do not like that. Definitely not. Well, you can see one new amazing feature of the update. Guess what's back? It's a pink glitch, you know? One of Bedrock's most infamous problems is I haven't had it ever. Not ever. But I haven't had it in so long. But as soon as I start using the new update, you know, pink glitch, perfect. You know, absolutely amazing. It's so ironic that this would happen as I'm talking about an update. An update that's supposed to fix a lot of performance issues. It's only just made them worse, but it's supposed to fix them. Like, crashing has happened a lot more. As a Bedrock player, to be honest, you should be used to crashing at this point because of how buggy the game is in general. But it's happened to me loads more. Literally, trying to like start my recording on OBS today, it crashed when I tried to go full screen. I literally have no idea why, except for the update. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Anyway, now we're done with pink glitch. Hopefully, it might come back randomly because, you know, this update. But anyway, now we're done with pink glitch for now. Some other updates, some other problems I've had with the update is, for example, I have a world where I have a lot of packs I use on it, and luckily enough I had all my packs backed up. Well, so when I lost all of them, I was like, I'm not too bad, I can just like get them back, you know. So I did, and then I realized I can't open multiple packs at the same time. Not only that, right, but I can't open them like while the game is open. I had to go through like easily 60 packs, open one, wait for it to import, close the game, and then do it again 60 times. Probably more than that, I don't remember. Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Why does this happen? what was like, it's probably not an intended feature, you know, but it's definitely happened to me. I'm definitely suffering from it. You know, this update is definitely bad. That goes without saying. You know, every update comes with some benefits, you know, and there are some, somehow, of this update, believe it or not. For example, Java hotkeys. Now that is a feature that people have wanted for a very long time, and that is now on Bedrock. Vibrant visual add-ons packs, you know, that is now a thing. So instead of just having the base vibrant visuals, you can have like vibrant visual look differently through marketplace packs, and I believe some future normal packs. As well as this, they fixed the tab out glitch. If you're not on PC, you probably don't know what that is, but it used to be a glitch, right? Where if you had like, your Minecraft with Bedrock full screened, okay, you would like click on something like another monitor, for example, it would like minimize the game, and then when you go back onto it, if you're on a server, you were like kicked off that. If you're on a multiplayer world and you were hosting it, everyone would get kicked, and if you were on a multiplayer world, you would get kicked off that as well. Like, it was a huge problem. I think it's been around just like Bedrock's on PC. Probably not. I don't know. But like, it's been a problem for a long time, is what I'm trying to say. You know, as well as this, there's also something that a lot of people won't really care about, but I care about it. On my laptop, I use Linux. I use Fedora GNOME, and now it is a normal GDK app and not a UWP app. Minecraft Bedrock can be like emulated on Linux properly through like Wine or Proton. Because originally, like, the only way to play Bedrock at all on Linux was to go through like emulate the Android app. But now we might, if this update sticks and they don't go back to UWP after all the hate for the update, if that happens, Linux could maybe get an actual like Minecraft Bedrock app. Probably not, you know, probably not officially by Microsoft or Mojang, but it'll work, you know, it'll work fine. And that is very big news. Probably not to a lot of people, but to me, especially, very, very big news. Okay, well, as I said at the start of the video, you know, I'm not very educated when it comes to the technical side of everything, but what I have done is done a little bit of research, you know, and I've learned this stuff about the UWP, GDK, what it means for Linux in the future, what the problems with UWP, why some of the problems on the new GDK update might be, you know. I've done some revision, if you want. Anyway, so UWP is an app platform that a developer can use to package their app if they're uploading it to the Microsoft Store. A UWP app is sandboxed to the rest of the system, so this is for security for like any Windows apps, but it also limits resources on a app made in UWP. Limits system resources, limits file access, which is why Minecraft Bedrock can be reported as bad performance sometimes. The UWP API is made by Microsoft, which is why Minecraft Bedrock before was so integrated with the Microsoft Store, you know? Remember how like you could literally get the entire game without having to get the launcher on the Microsoft Store? That was because of how it was made with UWP. Now Bedrock is a GDK app. It lifts a lot of the restraints that was put up on it by the UWP API. There's one big problem with the fact, like, people noticing that Minecraft Bedrock in the new update is taking a lot more resources, and that could be because of the restrictions that have been lifted now because they're on the GDK. You gotta think about it. This is a big change from Mojang. It's a big change from Minecraft in the whole. So you gotta give them some time, like knock out some of the problems in it. But that could be the reason, you know, it's taken off some of the system resource restrictions, so it's not optimized yet, you know? They haven't adapted their game properly to the GDK platform. As well as this, you know, the future of Linux with Minecraft Bedrock is very, not clear at all, actually. Now it is no longer a UWP app. There's actually a much more chance of it becoming a Linux app as well, and that's because the UWP platform put a lot of like harsh DRMs or digital right management. You know, a lot of things go through Microsoft, go through their servers. They fact check it, make sure it's running on a legitimate copy of Windows. So that's one of the reasons why Linux couldn't properly emulate it before. But now that's all gone pretty much. Bedrock is going to be a lot more easy to emulate on Linux. However, getting an official launcher on Linux from Mojang themselves, we don't know about that. But there's no more Windows sandboxing. There's no harsh GIM. There's nothing that links it completely with Microsoft and Windows, which means the future of Linux can actually have a Minecraft Bedrock official launcher. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video about how absolutely horrible this new update is. Because it is. It's not good, to say the least. Thank you and goodbye.